Yo, what's up? It's your boy Law, aka Larry Bird, aka Jay Killer, aka Jason Lawrence. Hi, guys. Hey, pals. What's up, buds? Checking in once again with a Cummins talk. As you can see, I've been spending a lot of time in the truck lately, so I didn't want to jip y'all off content, and I wanted to try to do this early. Now, I could have did it at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, but I didn't think you guys would be up by then. So I decided to wait. It should be 8 o'clock Central, about 9 o'clock Eastern right about now. And yeah, man, I've been up, ready to go for a while now. Let's give a chance for people to get in the chat. See if people are gonna come through. See if I can get 6, 7, or 8 people, something slight, No, How's everybody doing out there? Oh, I got one person on the check-in. Give this some time. See if we can get some more people in here. Give it a little bit of time, Yes, sir. Who is the one person I got watching? Say something in the chat. Who's checking in? Almost 2 minutes. Whoever's in here at 3 minutes, they're gonna get this work. Whatever the case may be. I only got one person in here I'm showing. If that's the case, then we just gonna go with one person because I'm not gonna wait too long to start it. And other people, they can catch it on the replay. If they miss something, they can catch it on the replay. Well, I really need some music for this right here. There's got to be a way that I can play music on the mobile, on this using this StreamYard with my phone. I got a lot of research to do, period. What's up, Eric? I see you checking in. What's good? What's up? Nothing much. Just working. You see it, grinding. All right. So we're about 3 minutes in. I've waited long enough. If there's only 2 people in here, then they're going to get this work. Now, today we're talking about know your work, okay? And we also going to kind of cover not listening to certain social media or YouTube influencers and truckers and stuff like that. And I'm gonna speak in generalities. I'm not gonna be talking about one specific person. This is gonna be like a general statement. So don't be thinking, oh, who are you talking about? I'm not talking about anybody. But let's get into it. So the know your worth conversation is just about when you start off driving, you basically have no worth. You know what I mean? When you first start driving a truck, your worth is very low. I wouldn't say no worth, but it's little to none. Like you really are worth like 35 cents or whatever the hell these companies will pay you, 40 cents. That's what you're worth. Unless you know somebody that's going to help you learn and understand everything, and then you're in a good situation. But if you're not, if you got to go to a big company and you've never driven before, then yeah, know your worth. So that's on both sides. It ain't just going to be a complete positive aspect on it, like know your worth, you should get more money and blah. Yeah, some people should. They don't know what they're doing. Never driven a truck before. They don't know how to deal with shippers, receivers. They don't know how to back. They don't know what to look for as far as like gauges and checking the air and constantly checking their mirrors and how to unlock wheels and how to properly side tend. They don't know. You just don't know. They the know it all to successfully complete the mission most of the time. So know your worth. Now, with that being said, on the flip side, if you got some skin in the game, if you got about a year in the game, you know, I would say 6 months, but just to be safe, you got about a year in the game, then your worth drastically goes up. Like it's crazy. The difference, like I say, I would say 6 months, but it's crazy the difference a year makes. And depending on how bad we need drivers, some people are going by the 3 month rule. You know what I mean? Like companies that wouldn't take you with no less than 6 months have went down to 3 months because they need drivers. They know you're not ready to do what you're supposed to do at 3 months, but they need drivers so bad. So at a year, with you bumping docks, with you bumping docks, your worth goes up drastically, and it's up to you not to be stable in a position that you're not happy with or not doing something that you're not happy with. Like that's up to you to not get comfortable, to not want um to not be afraid of switching it up so that you can earn more, so you could be a top earner. Now, with all of that being said, hold on, I got a cash app. I got to shout that out. Jeremy Hines sends $5 for the love. Appreciate it, Jeremy. Now, with that being said, once the knowledge goes up and the comfortability, I'm sorry, let's rewind that. With that being said, you are going to have more speed bumps. That's where I was going with it. You are going to have more speed bumps if you have a felony. So, this don't apply for people with special circumstances and, disabilities and on the CPAP machine or whatever. This is your everyday average run-of-the-mill driver that just don't know nothing, come in the game, get a little skin in this, skin in the game, get to learning, license is good, no DUIs, none of that crazy stuff, no real insurance risk, nothing really going on. Now, like I said, once you get like a year in the game, it's up to you to know your worth. It is also up to you to listen to people like me with a grain of salt. Now, I say that to say this. Stop trusting everything you hear and see on YouTube. People will send you off. Don't be fooled. Do the research yourself. Check the numbers. Look into it. What's my favorite saying? Read the fine print, people. Read the fine print. If you can't verify that your favorite YouTube truck driver or whatever the case may be, whatever they are, you can't verify what they're doing with whatever company they're doing. They don't show their company. You don't know what they're doing really. You see them in the truck, but you don't know what company. If you can't verify specific information, then don't trust them for what they say. You have to make phone calls. You have to read paperwork. You have to find somebody that works and does what they're doing to verify what they're saying is true. Because people will come up here on these platforms and do a lot of capping. Now, I don't blame a lot of these YouTube truckers for not putting a lot of their information up there. Because other YouTubers, other platforms, and just pretty much YouTube trolls will find it funny or make it a hobby to call jobs and snitch on people and inform people and let people's job know, hey, he's got a channel. Next thing you know, you're looking at the camera when you're supposed to be driving. So people get in trouble for that. So it's up to you to put out your information or not, or your real name or not. You don't understand it. It's been so much bull crap with this stuff, like, and that's why you can't trust everything that certain YouTubers say, because you just don't know what's true and what's not. They could be leading you on. Some of them could just be not telling you the whole truth. People got secrets they don't want to share because they're scared of the repercussions. Some people have general information that they could give you, but they can't let on that they're doing certain things or what they're doing exactly because they're scared of the repercussion because we got trolls and haters. But with that being said, that shouldn't stop you from knowing your worth. If you want to make $1 a mile, make $1 a mile. Do the research. Read the fine print. If you want to buy a truck, be an owner operator, do it. There's nothing stopping you. It doesn't take that long. It takes hard work and determination, but it doesn't take that long. Don't be discouraged by other people that don't want to own their own truck. Don't be discouraged by other people that don't want to own their own fleet. If you want your own fleet, go get your own fleet. If you want to just be a company driver, just be a company driver. Because you can't put a dollar amount on success. You can't put a dollar amount on peace. You can't put a dollar amount on happiness. I know a lot of people would like to think so. And it goes back to saying, if you think that you could put a dollar amount on success and happiness and all of those things, then why do we have so many lottery winners that end up in tragic situations, end up killing themselves, or their daughter end up dying, or their granddaughter end up getting spoiled rotten and crashing and dying in a Corvette that they bought for her because she didn't know how to act? You know, you can't put money on happiness. You can't put money. You can't put a dollar amount on happiness. You can't put a dollar amount on peace. But with that being said, don't allow nobody to tell you what you can and can't do. That's so much cap in the trucking industry. It's a scam. And that's a fact. And that's from somebody that's in the trucking industry and would still tell people it's not a bad industry to go into. You know? You can be successful in this industry. But with that being said, it's a scam. What's up, Curtis? Long time no see. I gotta get back to the crib and do a show about that Instagram you showed me and that outfit. Man, dude, I'm not even gonna give it away because I gotta show it though. I gotta play it for the people. But we're gonna have to coordinate. I'm gonna call you as soon as I can, let you know what the insurance company said and let you know what and coordinate about doing some content. Cause that video was hilarious, bro. That shit's funny. But anyway, moving right along. Don't let people deter you and tell you what you can't do. You know what I mean? Or what they don't like, or why they think you shouldn't do something. Because their experience is not gonna be your experience. If you got kids and they don't have kids, y'all two totally different people. Y'all lifestyles are different. You don't know if that's something you like or wouldn't like. If one of y'all is single and the other one is happily married or, you know, in a relationship, y'all live in two different lifestyles. It's just so many different things. If one person lives in LA and the other person lives in New York, it's two different lifestyles. You can't let somebody deter, you know, you got to seek for yourself. Unfortunately, it takes hard work. What's up, Doc? It's Montoya. What's good? No worries and things. You can't let people deter you from your objective just because they didn't like it, because the truth be told is the truth of the matter is you don't know what you like until you do it, until you actually get hands on with it. How do you know you're gonna like something or like doing something or like I said with the relationship thing? You can say you want this, that, and the third, you want a alpha male. But if you never had one, how you know you like that? And if you like it so much and you like alpha males and you had an alpha male and you single, then damn, why you single? You know what you like, go get one. You know what I mean? It ain't that easy, is it? It ain't that simple. You got to do the work with everything you do. Relationships, work. But we ain't gonna talk about relationships. We're gonna stick with the like I said, not letting social media and YouTube influencers influence your decisions on, well, not totally influencing your decisions on what you're gonna do and how you gonna, how you gonna move, including myself. We don't know everything, man. We out here giving our opinion. We basically opening up our life so that y'all can see it and take a look into our life and giving our opinions on past experiences that we've been through and telling you, oh, don't do this or don't do that, or, a lot of times I like to word it as, I don't see how them niggas do that. You know what I'm saying? Specifically, an example is OTR job. I don't see how they do it. I didn't like it. I did it. Nah, not for me. It's not my thing. You know what I'm saying? But hey, to each his own. I'm in a relationship. I got kids. OTR, it just wasn't. That wasn't it for me. You know what I'm saying? That just wasn't it. But don't let what I'm saying about OTR discourage you from going OTR. We two different people. You might like it. If you always wanted to go OTR and travel the world and see all the sights it is around the country or whatever, don't let what I'm saying about OTR discourage you from doing that. Do it. By all means, do it. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't for me. You know what I mean? I don't see how people do it. And God bless y'all for doing it. That's cool. I don't feel one way or another about it. I do know for the most part they make more money. For the most part. But when it's all said and done, money ain't everything. And I know people would like to say, like, it could damn near get you everything. Damn near, it's close to being everything. Like, it could get you damn near everything you want, but not every single thing. You have to have some type of mental health, some type of structure, responsibility, being able to keep track of shit. Like, you can't just give money and expect to be happy. Like, because you can mismanage shit and be way more happy than somebody that makes half the money you make, because they're more organized, they're more structured, their mental health is intact. Money ain't gonna bring you everything. It takes hard work, determination. You gotta put in the work to set yourself up the way you want to be set up, and that's in everything in life, but especially in this trucking business. Okay. Now, for all of y'all that know me, know I do podcasts without trying, as you see across the screen. I do podcasts without trying, and for the most part, I really don't talk about trucking on podcasts without trying. My main objective, coming into this game, into the YouTube game, was to do more of a variety show, more of a what's trending now show, and more of a funny, make you laugh type show. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm in a truck, I feel a need to do some trucking content because I'm driving a truck. So why not? You know what I mean? It's a community that I'm tapped into, and I appreciate all the people in the trucking community that supports me. So this is my way to giving back to you guys and answering questions, or helping y'all deal with whatever y'all dealing with. Damn, Miss Montoya, you left a long message, right? Okay, you talking to Queen Lisa, so I'm not gonna read that because I'm driving. That's a long joint. Resources and create leverage. for yourself, money, time, etc. Yes, you definitely have to manage your resources and you have to manage your time correctly. You have to read people. I'm telling you, it's out here for you to get it. Don't listen to everything these people say. Certain people say positive things, like you could get this and you could get that. Some of that shit be cat. Now, some people say the negative shit, like, oh, you just started, you ain't gonna make no more than this. And some of that shit be cap too. Do what makes you happy. Find the best deal. Now, you can't get out of the bottom line if you just got your CDL. You ain't never drove professionally before for a company. Then, yeah, you are looking at that like 50 cent range maxing out. There ain't nothing you can do about that unless you know somebody. Period. There ain't no other way. Listen, ain't no cheat codes. The cheat codes is who you know. If you know somebody, then yeah, that don't count. We ain't talking to you. You know what I'm saying? People like to say, you don't have to do that, this, that, and the third. Yeah, you do. Just because you didn't do that because you knew somebody. If everybody don't know that person, then they got to do that. Trevor, define cap. Lies. You know what cap means. It's lies. It's lies. They're lying to you. They're lying to you. Sometimes. Now, there's a lot of people on these platforms and on YouTube that drop some pretty damn good information. Some pretty damn good information. I've used those people in the present, past, and future. And I continue to use different people for different information. But what separated me from a lot of drivers was I didn't just listen to everything they said. I did my research too. And I ran the information that I heard by other truck drivers and other companies and other people in the game. You know? You gotta weigh everything out. You gotta read the fine print, people. But stay determined. You could do it. If you got a goal that you set out to do, you could do it. I'm definitely here to encourage and motivate, but I'm also here to help y'all not jump off a ledge. You know what I'm saying? Now, also with knowing your worth is if you know that how do I word this without ruffling feathers? If you know somebody that has a platform, right, and they telling you should do this, and this, but it's not working for you, and they got a huge following, right? Let's say they got a huge following. Let's say they got 200,000 subscribers, and they got so many testimonies, and people call in, they pretty famous, and they saying, "Oh, I listened to you, and now I make this amount of money, I make that amount of money, or this, that, and the third," and they acting like everything that they say on their podcast or platform is foolproof. If it's not working for you, it's up to you to be honest with yourself and say, yeah, these testimonies of people saying that it worked for them, good for them, I'm happy for them. But fuck dude, everything he's telling me is not working out for me. And I don't mean that he's a bad teacher. It's just, this trucking shit ain't no one size fits all type deal. Some people that like driving ain't gonna like doing fucking flatbed. Some people that like doing flatbed ain't gonna like doing tanker. Some people that like doing tank ain't gonna like doing hazmat tanker. There's different shit you gotta deal with in each one of these divisions. Some people that like driving 53 footers ain't gonna like driving 40 footers. Some people that drive 40 footers ain't gonna like driving box trucks. So on and so forth. It ain't a one size fits all. You gotta find what works for you. If it's not working for you, I would encourage you to try something different in trucking. I wouldn't say just give up on trucking like you get into the trucking game you start driving a truck and instantly you start thinking, yeah, I don't like this. I wouldn't just instantly give up on trucking. If you OTR, try local. If you local, try regional. If you regional, try OTR. You know what I mean? So on and so forth. If you doing flatbed, try reefer. You doing reefer, try regular drive van. Try intermodal. Try, don't just give up on it. Because you'll be surprised. Some of the stuff that you like it could be something simple as you don't like touch freight. Well, there's plenty of jobs out there that do touch freight. Sometimes it could be something as simple as, man, I can't drive a truck because I can't stay awake. Well, trust me, if you go local, you ain't going to get no sleep. You're going to be jumping in and out of the truck and touching so much freight. You ain't falling asleep behind the wheel, bro. You're going to be stopping a lot. So if that's your problem, try something else. That's all I'm saying. Don't just, it ain't no one size fits all. What Trevor say, I'm good. No, not yet. This shop is starting to piss me off. Man, your truck is still messed up? Damn, has it been 2 weeks now? Wow. Your joint been in there for what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks? That's crazy. Yo, trust me when I tell you, I've been out of work for 3 months because of the truck. Maybe not 3 months. It was like 2 months. 2 or 3, something like that. I'm completely out of work. So it happened. But yeah, I wanted to bring y'all some content. Like I said, I started to drop some content and just drop it at 4 o'clock in the morning. I said, nah, I do it on my way back from doing this load, and I do it on my way back home. And, but I started to drop it early or go live earlier just to, show y'all I be out here grinding, Sometimes I might be up 3 in the morning, 1 in the morning. Sometimes I might be up at 12 in the afternoon. Ain't no telling, And that's the nature of the beast. Let me see. I got another cash app. Give me a second. I'm trying to drive. Erica says $25 from the love from ENG. That's what's up. I love y'all too. And I appreciate the support, and I will always continue to support y'all too. And by the way, when y'all gonna drop some more videos? And when you gonna drop some more videos about insurance policies and people, taking care of themselves that way, you know what I mean? And getting wills and all that type of stuff, Erica. That stuff's helpful. A lot of people, I got questions about that, which I can't think of off the top of my head, but even if you find yourself repeating a lot of the information, regurgitating a lot of the information, it still helps that, sometimes you throw in extra facts or new facts. So make some more videos about that if anything else, or make some more videos about whatever, your journey or whatever, or don't, whatever is, But I love hearing from you and Greg, and I think you guys are highly educated and nice people, and I think that y'all, for the most part, think with a level head and, have great conversations with you guys. So I always look forward to speaking with y'all, supporting anything that y'all got going on. If you haven't already, support 1011 Trucking. She got some stuff going on, her and Greg, and let's try to get that stuff off the ground. Like I said, she did a video about life insurance and wills and stuff like that, and just kind of getting your affairs in order and stuff like that, So, but yeah, you guys can't let certain stuff deter you, And this trucking thing, it ain't easy, And I wouldn't say it's for the weak either. It's a serious job. But I'm not joking when I say a monkey can do it. You know what I mean? Some of it. Now, a monkey can't do the job successfully. As certain tasks that needs to be carried out take some human intellect, some common sense, some sense of urgency, some sense of just overall respect for your job. Like, just being respectful and wanting to do your job correctly sometimes will save you a lot of stress and grief and allow you to be able to complete tasks a lot better than you are. A lot of people have disrespect for what they're doing. They don't have any care. They don't take any pride in their work. And that's a damn problem with a lot of stuff we got going on today. People not taking pride in their work. They're not doing the research. Even on these YouTube platforms, they're not doing the research. They come on these platforms, they don't have any real content, and they just spend the time reading the comments and, basically asking y'all what should we talk about. With the Cummins talk, it's sort of like that, but at least I come in with a conversation piece so you guys can have something to branch off of and say and give a comment at. Give a comment towards instead of having to come up with the content. I don't mind y'all coming up with some content for me or giving me ideas for content. But I think it's weak as a content creator to just get on here and say, "Hey, what's up, y'all?" and then just read the damn comments. Like, it's kind of trash. You know what I mean? Have some type of subject, do some type of research and some reading, and read it out. Let people know what's going on, and then say how you feel about it. It's not that goddamn hard, people. And like I say, today we talk about knowing your worth, and if 34 cents is good for you, a mile, man, then go get that 34 cents and be happy. Don't let the motherfuckers that's making 60 cents a mile discourage you and talk shit and make you feel you don't know what they doing for that 60 cents a mile. Cause then you turn around and now you making 60 cents a mile and you'll be pissed because you feeling like shit. I should go back to the job where I was making 38 cents a mile. The money ain't that much better, and I'm a whole lot more stressed out. Cause cents a mile don't equate to more money. Cents per mile plus a lot of miles equates to more money. It don't matter if somebody's getting 60 cents a mile, but if they only doing 1,500 miles a week and you doing $3,000, y'all making the same amount of money really a week. Now they're working a whole lot less to get it. That's true. But would you rather work less and get less money or work more and get more money? You know what I'm saying? You might as well get used to working more because once you're used to it, then you're able to do it and make more money as the opportunity comes. As a wise person once said, success is when preparation meets opportunity. So when the money comes, it don't mean nothing when a job comes and your ass can't do it. Because they ain't going to do nothing but let you go. They ain't going to do nothing but fire your ass. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, damn, this sun coming out. I don't even think y'all could even see me. But I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. I just want to get on here and say I want y'all to know y'all worth, and I want y'all to not listen to these content creators like they're preachers or some shit or like they know everything. Them niggas don't know everything. Even your favorite content creator, he don't know everything. Now, he might know a lot of fucking people in the cases. The chances are, if he knows a lot of people, then he probably can't get certain information for you, but he don't know everything. Your favorite YouTuber does not know every fucking thing about trucking. They don't. They don't know everything. If they don't live in your neighborhood, in your area, and then go to your school and work for your company, they don't know everything. Now, if they live in a certain region, they could tell you what's best for that region or what they got going on or what they doing. But who's to say you could take something that some truck driver is doing out of Houston, Texas, and apply that shit in Chicago, Illinois? It ain't a one size fits all, people. And even if they do know everything, that don't mean you gonna like it just because they like it. If they on there and they flatbed and it's like, ooh, that looks cool and I like that. And I never flatbed. I never did flatbed. So I don't know if I like it or dislike it. You know what I'm saying? But I do know this. Just because my favorite YouTuber gets up there and be like, yeah, flatbed gang. I love doing flatbed, and the view is it's more money and the hours are decent, and better attitudes at the receivers and the shippers. Yeah, blah blah blah, nigga. You like it. When I get in the truck and I get to doing it, that does not mean I'm gonna like it. And I'm telling y'all right now, it doesn't mean that you gonna like it just because I say do it. Just because I came out with a statement just to motivate people to get more money and saying that company drivers are like monkeys, basically holding the steering wheel for these mega carriers and stuff like that. That don't mean that I'm right about everything. That's just my opinion. I don't know everything. I'm not the best truck driver in the world. I ain't even been driving that long. I'm not the best. I'm not the all-knowing thing, and I just got an opinion. And people just so happen to like my opinion sometimes. So, and sometimes my opinion and things that I say help people down the line in their career and help them manage what they're doing or get jobs or whatever the case may be. But for the ones that don't, it don't, man. I'm sorry you weren't able to use the information to help you in your life. It is what it is. What you say, thanks, Lisa. Appreciate you. Call me with questions, no charge. Okay. Thanks. We will probably reach out. Okay, yeah, y'all chopping it up. And yeah, exactly. Like just as many people that don't like you, it's pretty much an equal amount of people that are gonna like you. Like some people like what I got to say. Some people like my personality and how I get up here, and sometimes I do a lot of bullshit, and I just be cracking jokes. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm being serious, most of the time I don't be sending people off. And people can differentiate from that. But the ones that can't don't like me for the most part. And then, I ain't saying them the only people that don't like me. Some people just don't like the way my face looks. Some people just don't like the way my voice sounds. I don't know what it is. To be honest, I can give a damn. I don't give a fuck what they like. I don't care what people like. I don't care if they don't like me or like me. I'm gonna still make content for the people that do like me. So, you know, it ain't my job to try to please all the people that don't like me. It's my job to make content for the people that do like me and constantly find people that do like me. Not to change the hearts and minds of people that don't like me. If I don't change your mind, oh well, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Unsubscribe. Don't participate. Or do and hit the dislike button and leave nasty comments. I could care less. I'm gonna read them just like I read the positive. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes y'all say negative shit, and I agree with y'all. You know, like the other day I was on here and somebody said, "Man, you hardly be podcasting no more." Yeah, to a degree. I was like, "Yeah, you're right. I could drop more videos. You're absolutely right." But sometimes you just get up here and you just babbling and ranting into a screen, and that's cool. Some people need that to pass the time. I know I sure do sometimes. Sometimes I'm on the road at 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, like I was today. And I need content. Ain't shit on TV. Nothing. But I'm gonna watch The Matrix or Men in Black 3 for the 50th time. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see no more Marvel movies. I've watched all them bitches 100 times. If I see goddamn Avengers Endgame one more time, my goddamn head gonna explode. So I'll be needing people to post videos and post content. And for the people out there that rock with me. I know y'all appreciate it when I drop content because it helps you during your shift. Sometimes I do a 4-hour live stream. Man, you never know that be helping people get from state to state. And I appreciate them for rocking with me like that. Road Dog, how long you been trucking, big dog? Man, I only been trucking 4 years. Only 4 years. I ain't a like super guru. I don't know everything, but I am giving y'all my experience, and what I do know, I definitely will share it with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I will tell y'all shit like don't go to the rail yard with no experience. Like get some bump some docks. You know what I'm saying? Do some normal shit first. Don't just go straight in the intermodal. Man, oh man, you talking about some heartache. You think it's tough parking at some of these shippers and receivers and shit, and some of these truck yards and shit. Man, these rail yards be 10 times worse. More chaotic, more people there that don't give a fuck about you. More people there that's doing unsafe shit, just doing shit, dirty shit, just people that just don't care. Man, that damn Detroit 60 went up in flames. What Detroit 60? Man, what you talking about? Y'all know what's going on with the Cummins gang. Don't be coming in here talking about no Detroit, Avery. We ain't got time for that blasphemy. I don't know what you're talking about, but if it's got something to do with that trans Detroit motor, we don't want to hear about it. I'm just messing around. I actually like the Detroit engine. If I didn't have a Cummins, the Detroit would be the other engine I probably would rock with. If I didn't drive something with a Cummins in it, it probably would be a Freightliner with a Detroit. Because I did like my Freightliner. Agree, you got lots of knowledge in this trucking game. Yeah, I got a little bit, man. I don't toot my own horn and act like I'm the best and all that shit. I just got a little bit, and I take my shit humbly as it comes. My lessons learned and everything. It wasn't easy. I had to learn this shit from bumping my head. At one point in time, I did a lot of dumb shit, and I learned from it. You know what I mean? Running wait stations, fucking my clock up, all type of shit, man. Mismanagement of paperwork, mismanagement of everything. Everything that you could think of, name. Bad decisions, bad truck purchases. I've done it all. Like I ain't gonna say I've done it all. I've done a lot. You know what I mean? So you definitely can learn some shit from me. Not everything. I don't know everything. And none of your favorite YouTube truckers know everything. They don't know every fucking thing. And it's important for them to come on here and let you know that and give out that disclaimer. Yeah, I know a lot. I can help you with your trucking career. But bro, don't treat me like I'm damn the truck guy. I don't know every fucking thing, bro. I can help you. I don't know everything. You know? You can't count on me to be helpful. You can also count on me not to be messy and talk about other motherfuckers for the most part. Do I talk about some people? Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes I see y'all asking me questions about certain shit. Sometimes I comment on it. Sometimes I don't even. I ignore it and act like I don't even see that shit because I really don't have time for the drama. I'm too busy. I'm too important. I know too much. I'm too fucking intelligent. Like I don't just have time for it. I don't have time. And most of the messy shit, most of the drama shit, and most of the acting like you tough shit ain't gonna get you nowhere but in a jail cell or grave. Jail cell or graveyard, you pick. I'm straight. I don't like them choices. So, but that say you put in the work and do all the research. I do for the stuff that I want to do. I can't tell you stuff about heavy hauling and lifting. I mean, and moving big dumbass what's them joints called, the windmill blades that be on them windmills that you see on the side of the road. Them windmills. Sometimes you'll see somebody drive down the road and they got that big dumbass that shark blade looking thing. That big dumbass windmill blade is like, I can't tell you about that shit. I ain't never did that shit before. I don't know what all goes into that, like far as calling support and shit and having the police escorts and regular escorts. I know, I know a little something about it from what I've heard, but I can't give you true insight. But if you want to talk about going into the rail yards, and I do mean going into the rail yards specifically in Chicago. Don't ask me about no DC rail yards. Yeah, some of the stuff is the same, but they really not. It differs. Every rail yard you go into is just like every regular yard you go to. They're not set up the same. The check-in process, everything is it's not the same. know what I'm saying? And it ain't got nothing to do with like if you go to a BNSF in Chicago and then go to a BNSF in LA, it might not be the same. And you'll be sitting up there thinking like, oh, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Yes, I do for Chicago. I could tell you down there everything about the Chicago rail yards, but I can't tell you shit about the other things. Road dog, you get personal, see? And that goes back into that question is personal. That goes back into, like I said, a lot of people don't want to share information and share too much about them because and there's people out here whose sole purpose is to just destroy you and tear down everything that you're trying to do and create friction amongst your peers and this, that, and the third. So I'll ask them as many questions as I can. But all questions don't get answered. And I will say this: if you ask me a question and a comment, because I'm at the point now where I'm just going to ignore it, but I'll put out the disclaimer. I'm still in the moment where I got to put out the disclaimer and let y'all know, like, certain questions I can't answer, certain questions I can't tell you about because it's just too much bullshit that happened, and there's too many truck drivers that fell for the trap. And thankful for them, and I am thankful for them. They basically died on the cross so niggas like me could live, can have forever, forever, for life, forever, however it's worded. I got a brain fart. Everlasting life, thank you. So truck drivers like me can have everlasting life. You get the Bible reference. There's been plenty of niggas that got crucified, bro. Got their jobs called, got fired, got pulled into an office, sat down and talked to because of past experiences. And that's why I'm just not doing this content because before, when I was going into the rail yards every day, I could have did some amazing content. But I was staying away from that shit because I didn't want to get in trouble with certain people, have certain people calling my job and all of that shit. I don't want to deal with that shit. It's for what? For clout? Hell no. I don't get paid on this shit. And who's to say I don't get paid from doing YouTube? And who's to say that once I get clouded and bring y'all all this, well, not clouded, once I give y'all all this content and be total open book, and motherfuckers go to fry me in front of my employer and get me fired, that I'm going to actually make money off YouTube. So now I done threw my damn whole life away, threw my career in the damn dumpster, and got to start from scratch for some other shit that ain't even paying me. So, I learned a long time ago. There isn't such thing as putting out too much information. So, but yeah, don't do it, people. Don't sit up there and listen to another motherfucker and let them tell you what you can and can't do. Do your research, read the fine print, and figure that shit out for yourself if you can do it and not do it. You know what certain shit you can't do. You know you can't graduate from truck driving school, go to the DMV, get your license freshly printed out, and jump into making $100 grand a year. You know damn well you can't do no shit like that. You know that's not how this shit works. Now, if it do work for you, because you got a father or uncle that drives trucks and nigga, we ain't talking to you. You ain't the same as the nigga that just went to truck school and don't know shit, don't know nobody. Like, chill out, because I hate them niggas. They be like, well, I didn't go to do this, and I didn't do that. I just did this, and this, and this. Yeah, motherfucker, because you had ultimate help. You had people helping you. That's how you got put up on them licks. You think we all want them fucking licks? Think we all don't want to fucking travel around the goddamn globe with gasoline on our backs and make a shit ton of money because we got hazmat? We do. Dummies. But that's neither here nor there. Know your worth. Know that you can be unstoppable in this game. And don't listen to everything everybody tell you. Do your own fucking research. Read the fine print. Unless y'all got any more questions, I'm finna get up off here. Probably stop somewhere, give me something to eat. I don't know. But if y'all got any questions about knowing your own worth or something else like referencing to like certain things to look for that YouTube would say, let me think of some that I've heard. You hear YouTubers suggest certain companies. Sometimes it's because they get paid by that company. That's why they suggested this shit. Because they got a contract with that company or they got paid by that company to say, this is a great company. And then when you go to the fucking company, it's a shitty company. You hate it there. They don't do shit right. You're hearing horror stories about how they treat their employees, and you're hearing positive conversations about people that went to other companies. So now you're thinking in your head, like, I should have just went there instead of listening to these dumb motherfuckers who ain't do nothing but trick me. And sometimes you ain't got a choice if you got a felony or you're young as hell, like on some 20, 21-year-old shit. Because let's be honest, don't nobody like dealing with you young motherfuckers. If you in your early 20s, 20, 21, 22 to like 24, don't nobody fuck with y'all like that. Y'all niggas is idiots. Y'all ain't lived enough life. It ain't y'all fault most of the time that y'all idiots. Y'all just ain't lived enough life yet. You know what I'm saying? I used to be an idiot. I used to be dumb as hell at 20 something. A smart dumb, but still dumb, not as smart as I am now. Did shit that I know now that if I did, I'd be shaking my head at myself like, what the fuck, bro? Why would you do that? You know? But hey, I ain't know no better. But yeah, you know, live it, you learn. So know your worth. Don't get bogged down. Be surprised what happens in a year when you get a year under your belt. Don't let people scare you into not doing shit. Call, ask questions, figure it out. If you don't like something I said, ask questions or tell me what you didn't like me saying. I'm fine with that. I don't really trip. It's YouTube. Shit fake anyway. And half the niggas we talk on here, we ain't ever seen in person. So you gotta take everything with a grain of salt. And I know y'all see me sometimes and I say crazy shit, but that's just to get a rise and be entertaining. I usually try to tell y'all the real and what to do and not to do from a standpoint of trying to help y'all. But sometimes I gotta be, you know, an idiot because the idiot shit is entertaining. People like it. People like it. So, with that being said, please subscribe. Please hit the like button. Please tag your friends or tag whatever you want to tag in the video or put whatever you want in the live chat or the messages. I get back to you accordingly. Other than that, it's been great, man. I love y'all. Drive safe. You're in a security office right now. Hurry up and do that paperwork. Finish that shift, and go ahead and take your ass to sleep. And if you're in the hospital on some nurse doctor type deal, man, we appreciate you too. Thanks for the hard work, especially during this pandemic time. You had to touch people and shit. But yeah, it's been great, people. Have a good one.